ancient navigator. Their death occurs only after completing their divinely appointed testimony. Location of death: the great city, Sodom and Egypt, where their Lord was crucified. This potent symbolic language points unmistakably to Jerusalem, where their Lord was crucified. John 19:20. Sodom signifies extreme moral depravity and judgment. Genesis 19, Isa 1.9-10, Jeremiah 23:14. Egypt signifies oppression, slavery, and resistance to God. Exodus narrative, Acts 7:39. Jerusalem is thus portrayed as the epitome of rebellion against God, persecuting both his Messiah and his final witnesses. Public desecration: the bodies left unburied for 3.5 days, a stark contrast to their 3-5-year ministry, is a profound act of desecration and humiliation, forbidden and abhorrent in Jewish law and culture. Deuteronomy 21:22-23, P 79:2-3. It signifies apparent total victory for evil. Global rejoicing: the world's celebration. Rejoice, make merry, exchange presents. Underscores how universally hated their message of repentance and judgment was. They were a torment to the unrepentant. Resurrection, ascension, and judgment, v 11-13. But after the 3.5 days, the breath of life from God entered them, and they stood up on their feet, and great fear fell on those who saw them. Then they heard a loud voice from heaven saying to them, "Come up here." And they went up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies watched them. And at that hour there was a great earthquake, and 1/10 of the city fell. 7,000 people were killed in the earthquake, and the rest were terrified and gave glory to the God of heaven. Divine vindication: their resurrection, breath of life from God, is a direct reversal of their humiliation and a powerful vindication by God. Ezek 37:5-10. Ascension: called by a loud voice from heaven, and ascending in a cloud, powerfully echoes the ascensions of Elijah, 2 Kings 2:11. And typologically, Christ's ascension, Acts 1:9-11. Their enemies witness this triumph. Immediate judgment: a great earthquake strikes the city, destroying 1/10 and killing 7,000. A partial judgment reminiscent of Elijah's time. 1 Kings 19:18 mentions 7,000 faithful remnant, and serving as a warning. The response of the survivors, terrified and gave glory to the God of heaven, indicates forced, fearful acknowledgement of God's power, though not necessarily repentance. Internal biblical similarities: the case for Moses and Elijah. The text itself provides the strongest clues, pointing overwhelmingly to Moses and Elijah as the archetypes, if not the literal identities of the two witnesses. The miraculous powers: Elijah explicitly. The power to shut the sky that no rain may fall is Elijah's signature miracle, directly cited in James 5:17. His confrontation with the prophets of Baal involved fire from heaven, 1 Kings 18:36-38, resonating with the fire from their mouth in Reverend 11:5. Moses explicitly: the power to turn waters into blood and strike the earth with every kind of plague is the quintessential hallmark of Moses' confrontation with Pharaoh. The first plague, water to blood, Acts 10:14-24, and the subsequent plagues, Acts 7-12, are directly invoked. Moses also brought fire from heaven, Numbers 16:35, Korah's rebellion. Combined ministry: the pairing of drought, Elijah, and plagues, Moses, represents a comprehensive assault on the natural order, demonstrating God's supreme authority over creation and his judgment on rebellion. The transfiguration precedent: Matthew 17:1-8, Mark 9:2-8, Luke 9:28-36. This event is crucial. The vision: Jesus is transfigured, appearing in glory alongside Moses and Elijah. The conversation: don't forget to hit subscribe button for more facts and adventures.